You remember I told you about my crush? That new boy in my French class? He's here. How do I look? OMG, he's coming this way, Grace. He's coming to talk to me. What do I say? Before I could think of a reply, the boy was already standing beside us. But instead of talking to Charlotte, he turned to me. Hey, I'm Daniel. You're Grace, right? I've seen you around school a lot, and I think you're really pretty. Would you like to dance with me? I wanted the ground to open up and swallow me. I felt so awkward. I couldn't even look at Charlotte's face. But then suddenly, Charlotte viciously pushed Daniel aside and glared at me. Seriously? You're such a witch. And you're not even perfect, so stop acting like you are. Yeah, your mom told me your little secret a long time ago. And with that, Charlotte pushed me into the pool. As I sputtered and rose to the surface, I realized my wig had come off and was floating next to me. I touched my face to see streaks of makeup on my fingers. And then I saw everyone standing frozen in their spots, staring at me. OMG, she has no hair! What a weirdo! Look at her! She looks like Voldemort with a nose. Oh, really? How about I punch your face and turn you into Voldemort without the nose? Daniel pushed those jerks aside and jumped into the water to help me out. Are you okay? I felt shocked and humiliated. As my eyes met Charlotte's, I saw complete hatred on her face. She turned around and walked away. I burst into tears and ran away from there. I couldn't believe my best friend would do this to me.
One day when I went to see Eric, I was shocked to see him sitting up in bed. Oh my God, you're awake! He gently pushed me away. I'm sorry, who are you? Eric, it's me, Demelza, your girlfriend. Can you sing? Yes, well, I used to, but then I got sick and had to stop, remember? No, I just know that my girlfriend sings beautifully. I couldn't move or see all these months, but she'd talk and sing to me often, and I could hear her. I know her voice, and it's not you. Suddenly, my blood ran cold when I heard someone behind me. Babe, that was me. You could hear me? Isabel? Yes, it's you. She ran forward and hugged him, and then they kissed. Suddenly, I just lost it. I pulled Isabel by her hair. Are you completely crazy? You've been visiting my boyfriend and singing to him? Tell him you're lying. I am not. He's mine. Let me go, witch. And suddenly, she pushed me viciously and I went flying into a trolley. I attacked her and we went crashing straight into the machines. And the next thing we knew, we were both thrown out of the hospital. I turned furiously to Isabel. We're done. For good. You've become a hateful monster. I don't even know who you are anymore. But you're definitely not my sister. Finally. And with that, she left. One day while I was in the waiting area, Tessa came to see me with my favorite coffee. But before I could take a sip, a hand suddenly slapped the cup away. We turned to see Damon and a cop beside him, who suddenly put handcuffs on Tessa. What are you doing, you moron? Damon, what's happening? Suddenly, he revealed something that blew my mind. Tessa was the one who'd pushed the bookshelf on me. I'd been keeping an eye on her and studying her. That day, I saw her enter the library from the back door, and I knew she was up to no good. I'm sure your coffee is poisoned too. My best friend was trying to hurt me? Tessa, why? And suddenly, Tessa turned into a monster because I hate you. You have everything I've ever wanted. Beauty, talent, fame, wealth. Theo, life is so unfair. I would have gotten rid of you already if your stupid bodyguard wasn't such a pain. She screamed as the cop dragged her away, and I was left speechless.
But the night before, there was a knock on my door, and I saw him standing outside, and he looked mad.
Who did you tell about my parents?
What?
Did you see the news?
He barged into my house and turned on the TV. His parents' faces were on the news with the headline, "The biggest cheating scandal in local government." No!
There's a sea of cameras outside my house. Who did you tell, Hazel?
I'm sorry, Hunter. I told Stacy.
You what?
You were missing for days, and she was hysterical. I had to tell her. She promised she'd keep it a secret.
Do you not understand people at all? Do you notice anything around you?
Your girlfriend was sobbing on my shoulder, begging to know what happened to you.
We haven't even kissed. I don't even like her. Do I have to spell every single thing out for you?
Yes, you do. This is who I am. This is what it takes to be friends with me. Hunter stormed out of the house, and I couldn't hold back my tears. I'd done it again. It was my own fault for thinking I could ever understand all the rules, no matter how many classes I took. Hunter didn't come back to school, and when I saw Stacy, I grabbed her by the collar. Did you sell Hunter out? Yes, the news channel gave me a nice price for the story. What is your problem? Hunter is a player, just like his dad. And you were acting like my friend while flirting with him the whole time. I wasn't. It was obvious. You think you can steal him from me just 'cause you're pretty? You're delusional, and you might have ruined Hunter's life. Good, he deserves it. I slapped Stacy across the face. I can't believe I tried so hard to be your friend. You're pathetic.
We went into the principal's office, and Adam confessed everything, from Jacob's bullying incidents to the biggest secret of all. After the principal had told Jacob he was going to fail in most of his subjects, Jacob trashed the principal's brand new car one evening. He smashed the windows and the lights and spray painted all over it with Adam's help. The principal immediately called Jacob in and said he was going to be expelled. Since Adam had confessed everything, he was going to be suspended for a while and made to do volunteer work. And suddenly, Jacob went bonkers on Adam. "You filthy moron. I fed you and you backstabbed me. You're done too, Adam. Even if you aren't expelled, you can't stay in this school without me paying your fee. And your mom? Who's gonna pay for her treatments now? It would have been better if you had kept following my orders like a loyal puppy. And now, you're doomed." But when I went to class, I was shocked to see Sandra sitting on Danny's lap. What's going on here? Oh, Danny and I met yesterday at a party, and we just kinda reconnected. Basically, he came to his senses and realized I'm so much better for him than you are. Danny, is this some prank? You hate Sandra. You told me... Well, I was wrong, okay? And why do you care anyway? What we had was all fake, and I wasn't really gonna date the janitor's daughter. I stared at him in shock, and just then the teacher walked in and I went to my seat. While I was changing in the dressing room, someone locked me in there. I kept screaming and shouting, but no one opened the freaking door. Hours later, the door opened, and I was shocked to see Emma there. Oh my God, Emma, I didn't know who locked me in here. I missed everything, didn't I? Yeah, you did. And I locked you in. I stared at her in complete shock. You? But why? Are you crazy? Why would you do that? Because I just hate you. You're a Hiowan. Hiowan? OMG. It was you, wasn't it? You texted me that word from Granny's phone. So what if I did? It fits you perfectly. What did I ever do to you, Emma? Why are you doing this to me? You're like my sister. No, I'm not. I'm just your child aunt that you're so ashamed of. You have this perfect life where you have everything, and me, I'm just a kid with no talent and no walking legs. I can't even play basketball that I love so much. So I won't let you play either. I can't believe you do something so terrible to me. It was my dream. I thought you'd be proud to see me play. But now, I see that you can't stand to see me happy. I stormed out of there and didn't talk to her for weeks. Since we're all gathered here tonight, I can't wait to share some amazing news. My son, Julian, and our business partner's daughter, Casey, are engaged. Cheers to the lovely couple. I stared at Julian in complete shock as he joined his mom with the girl who'd been flirting with him by the pool. And he looked so happy. How could he do this to me? Feeling dazed, I was leaving the room in tears.